I'm Kennedy Payne with KFTV Dragon News.
Good morning, I'm Alana Berry. This is the first episode of Season 4 of KFTV Dragon News for the year. Welcome back, Dragons.
We'd like to give a special shout out and thank you to all the teachers and staff here at Fikert for getting school ready and trying to make school as fun as possible with COVID restrictions. In the news this week, we'll talk to students and staff about our return to school.
We have an Esther mystery planned for you, and we will get a chance to meet one of Fikert's newest teachers.
For the weeks of September 24th through September 29th, we'd like to say happy birthday to the following dragons.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everyone! Next up is weather. Today reporting the weather, we have Ethan Quaresma.
Elk Grove always seems to be hot in September. I wonder if it's going to be any different this coming week. What do you say, Ethan?
Hello, Fikert Dragons. As we head into the fall season, this week we should be expecting a cool mid to low 80s throughout the week, but we should start going back into the hot 90s by the end of the week. So enjoy the nice weather while it lasts, and make sure to bring some water, because it's going to get hot again soon.
Thanks, Ethan, for reporting on the weather.
The past year and a half has been pretty crazy throughout the world, but more specifically for students in school.
We went from busy, fun days at school
to doing our schoolwork only online,
coming to school only on Zoom,
ending up last year where some of us came back to school and others were at home, but we were all still on Zoom.
Finally, we are all back at Fikert, but school still looks a little different. Field reporters talk to students and staff about being back in person and the changes that have happened.
Did you like or dislike distance learning last year, and why?
I like distance learning because you were able to, when you're on break, you can go ahead and play on your computer.
Which did you like better, distance learning or being in school?
Being in school.
What is your favorite part about being back at school?
Definitely playing in the playground.
Do you think school will ever be the same after the pandemic?
Yeah.
What do you miss the most about school before the pandemic?
Definitely no zones.
Yes, sir. Did you like or dislike distance learning last year, and why?
I kind of liked it because it was at home.
Which did you like better, distance learning or being in school?
Being in school.
What is your favorite part about being back at school?
Hanging out with my friends and lunchtime.
Do you think school will ever be the same after the pandemic?
I'm not sure.
What did you miss the most about school before the pandemic?
My friends.
Did you like or dislike distance learning last year, and why?
I did not like distance learning because I actually like running around.
All right, which did you like better, distance learning or being in school?
Being in school.
What is your favorite part about being back at school?
Sitting at a desk.
Do you think school will ever be the same after the pandemic?
There's a chance.
What do you miss the most about school before the pandemic?
No zones.
Aiden Rambari.
Did you like or dislike distance learning last year, and why?
I was not very fond of distance learning. It was very new to me, and I'm very sensitive to headaches, so that's also another reason why I wasn't very fond to it.
Which did you like better, distance learning or being in school?
But definitely being in school. I mean, distance learning it was more of a headache to deal with.
What is your favorite part about being back at school?
Probably just being back in school in general, and just being back in school in general.
Do Do you think school will ever be the same after the pandemic?
No, well, I do think it's going to be a little bit, I think there are going to be differences to the school, but overall I think it can mostly be familiar.
Okay. What do you miss the most about school before the pandemic?
I probably miss, meeting everyone in person and doing seeing all my friends and just being here in person.
Thank you.
Are you ready to get your brains working? Avery Porsche, along with other students in Ms. Ville's class, have a new estimation for you to figure out.
Were you able to guess it?
Of course!
Hi everyone, welcome to Estimistry. I'm Hasnia. We're all using a lot more cleaning supplies during the time of COVID, so to determine the number of wipes in this package, you may want to pause the video after each clue to give you time to think. Clue number 1, the answer is a two-digit number, which means it is more than 9 but less than 100.
Clue number 2. It's an odd number, which means it cannot be divided by 2.
Clue number 3. It is a multiple of 5, which means it can be divided by 5 evenly.
Here's the final clue. The answer is the same as the value of 3/4.
If your estimation is 75, you're correct. We hope you enjoy our estimistry.
Have you ever wondered about jellyfish? Ethan has, and he has some interesting information to share.
I knew nothing about jellyfish, just that I didn't want to see one in the ocean.
I totally agree.
These are 5 facts about jellyfish. Jellyfish are the oldest multi-organ animal. Some jellyfish are immortal. Not all jellyfish have tentacles. Jellyfish don't have brains. 150 million people are stung by jellyfish each year. Thanks for watching.
Hi everybody. On this episode of KFTV, I'm going to be teaching you all how to make an origami box. The first step, you'll need a piece of paper and it needs to be a square. To start, fold your paper in half, open it and fold this part down into the middle crease. And do the same with the other side. Then take the right corner and fold it down. Then take the left corner and fold it up. Once you're done with that, open it up and you've made a smaller triangle. Take your smaller triangle and tuck it in. Take the other triangle on the other side and also tuck it in. Then take the right corner and tuck it in under the smaller corner. Then take the left corner and fold it up under the other corner. And then once you're done, fold it like that, back like that. And there's your piece of how to make it. And to put it together, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. First, to put it together, you'll need 4 pieces. Take one of your pieces and put it like that. Take your next piece and tuck it in right at the corner, to be exact. Take this piece and tuck it in right there too. Then fold it all up to make a cube and tuck it like that. You have the 4 sides of your cube. Then take your fifth fold and simply tuck it in another pocket that you've made. Put it there. Connect it and you have the top. Then put the bottom piece in, tuck it into that corner, and right there too. And there you have it, a perfect origami box.
invite our newest teacher, Mr. Miramontes.
First of all, we welcome you, Mr. M, to Fikert. Where were you teaching before you came to Fikert?
So where was I teaching before I came to Fikert? I was teaching at a charter school. It's called Allen Rowe College Prep.
Okay. Why did you pick the school Fikert to come to?
I chose Fikert to come to because it was the one job, actually it was the first job, the first school that offered me a job.
Okay. What grade are you currently teaching in right now?
I'm currently teaching the 2nd grade.
So I know you have a family. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
So a little bit about my family. I'm married to my wife, Patrice. She's a high school teacher at Laguna Creek High School. I have a 2-year-old son named Javier, spelled with an X. And in about a month, I will have a 2nd son named Frankie.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What is the most difficult and most rewarding part of teaching in this school year?
So the most difficult part about teaching this school year is probably getting used to the curriculum because it's different from the curriculum I was using before. So it's definitely, that's something that's a little bit difficult. The most rewarding part is probably seeing how much the students are progressing throughout the year. It's only been about a little over a month and I can already see some of them are progressing a lot.
Okay. So that's it. Do you have anything that you would like to say to our Fikert Dragons?
No, just, make sure, get enough sleep, wake up early, listen to your teachers, and try your best every day.
Yep. Okay, well, that's all. Thank you for letting us ask you a few questions. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Paige.
Next, we have the fabulous faces of Fikert. Well, that wraps up the news for today. Have a nice week, and let's remember that dragons are kind, safe, and responsible. This is KFTV Dragon News signing off.